Hello and welcome to A-Level Geography at USP College. My name's Sharon Thompson. I teach geography at both the Palmers and the CVIC campus. I will be available this evening to answer any specific questions you have about studying geography at A-Level. Or you can contact me, sharon.thompson@uspcollege.ac.uk. So any questions or any information that hasn't been covered, please don't hesitate to contact me. We do AQA A-Level Geography at the college, and we cover 3 topics in the first year and 3 topics in the second year, and there's also a fieldwork requirement. Now, at the end of year 1, students will have the opportunity to sit the AS level exam in geography. The 3 topics that we cover are hazards, water and carbon cycles, and changing places. There are also fieldwork questions in the paper 2 at AS level. So 2 1.5-hour exams. The second exam includes fieldwork questions. In year 2, we cover 3 further topics: coastal systems and landscapes, contemporary urban environments, and global systems and global governance. There's also a requirement at A-level for an individual investigation to be undertaken. So at A-level, you sit 2 2.5-hour exams, 1 physical, 1 human, and then you're also producing a piece of coursework based on data which has been collected in the field. So just a little bit of information, a little bit more detail about the assessment at both AS and A-level. So AS level geography, a 1-year qualification. So the exams are in the May or June at the end of the first year of the A-level course. 2 1.5-hour written exams, a combination of multiple choice, short answer, data analysis, and extended writing questions. And geography fieldwork is assessed as the second paper. So component 2, human geography, but also geography fieldwork is examined, and the exams are 50% each in terms of the overall mark. At A-level, linear qualification, all topics are examined at the end of the 2 years for the A-level. So 2 2.5-hour written exams, again, short answer, data analysis, and extended writing questions. And the additional requirement at A-level is the individual investigation based on fieldwork. So at A-level, the 2 exams are worth 40% each of the overall mark, so 80% based on exams, but then there is 20% which is assessed via coursework, so an individual investigation. The fieldwork requirements, as mentioned previously, there is a requirement in geography for students to undertake at least 4 days collecting data in the field. 2 of those days would be focused on physical environments and 2 on human environments. Previously, we've visited locally the coast, and we've also undertaken urban fieldwork fairly locally, so places including Southend, Stratford and Brick Lane. And just to reiterate, in the first year at AS level, the fieldwork is examined. which is similar to GCSE, but in the second year for the full A-level qualification, it's assessed via coursework. In terms of resources, there are lots of resources available online. In terms of a textbook, we use a number of different textbooks, but in terms of a textbook, if students were thinking of purchasing a textbook, this is the core textbook that we use. We do have access, students do have access to that online via the college library, but it's one that would recommend purchasing prior to the start of the course. The study programme at the college is made up of 3 A-level subjects. Students taking geography will also be required to take core maths for the first year. So if you are studying geography, then core maths will be added to your timetable as an additional subject in the first year, unless you are taking A-level maths. So if you're taking A-level maths, there's not a requirement to take the core maths for the first year. If you're not taking A-level maths, then core maths is a requirement. Regardless of the grade that you've achieved in maths at GCSE, this is to support you with the skills requirement within geography. That's a skill that's required, and it runs all the way through the specification. So it's a useful subject to have alongside geography at AS level. In terms of destinations, geography is a really valued subject. It's a broad-based subject and opens up lots of opportunities going forward. It's seen as a particularly robust academic subject because of the breadth of the subject. Looking at physical geography can be quite science related, and then human geography much more sort of social science based. So it's a really broad subject, and the skills developed along with the sort of data analysis skills are really valuable. So if you were thinking about taking geography onto university, again at degree level, geography is a sort of highly valued subject. There are many different courses to choose from, and currently we've got students studying geography, former A-level students studying geography at places like Lancaster, University of East Anglia and Loughborough. And geography students are also very employable. So again, the skills, the knowledge, the understanding, we're looking at really relevant topics during the study of geography, and as a geography student, you'll develop transferable skills and flexibility, which are held in high regard by employers. In terms of a typical lesson, we try and structure lessons in a way that promotes active learning both in and outside of the classroom. So there'll be a requirement to study outside of lessons. There's an expectation that the 4.5 hours of taught subject time will be matched by 4.5 hours a week outside of class, whether that is reading or preparing for future lessons or completing homework. So by completing learning at home and coming to lessons prepared, we're able to really focus on skills development. So that's something that we would describe as flipped learning. lots of resources on the VLE to help support with that too. Okay, that's all